Hi, my name is Amanda Santiago, and today I will be presenting the progress report of the optimization of PQAE task training guide for the onboarding process in the Department of QE at says Company C. The topics that will encompass this progress report include a bit of background, the activity log, some issues and resolutions encountered, the project status, current schedule, and the cost of the project so far. For a bit of background, employees have been changing positions rather quickly, whether it's internally or externally. Recent events have brought remote work to become more common and challenging the onboarding process when done at a distance. The procurement quality assurance engineers or PQAE new hires at Space Company C are struggling to adapt with the current onboarding process, leading to longer lead times and heavy workloads. By improving SharePoint of the PQAE team and updating the necessary training guides and documents, we expect to improve performance and reduce lead time. The project was divided into 4 stages: data gathering and lead time reevaluation, document or reorganization and update, final adjustment, and lead time reevaluation. Stage 1 of the project was completed on March 31st, although a week after of the deadline. This did not cause a major delay, as Stage 2 started accordingly with the document reorganization in the SharePoint. Currently, we are at the end at Stage 2, which was delayed by an end user suggestion to discard the new landing page to an upgrade of the current onboarding guide, which is made in PowerPoint. This is expected to be completed by April 26. Stage 3 started accordingly today, as the document updates for the PR coding task was completed on time and a preliminary test was performed. Some of the issues encountered during Stage 1 was that a PQE, we realized that PQEs do not perform every task each day, and different PQEs are perform more tasks than others, more types of tasks. Like some PQEs perform more PR codings, and other PQEs perform more keynote reviews within the time frame that we needed to evaluate them. So our solution that we found was to take historical data for previous weeks when the new hires perform those tasks, so we can get relevant data, substantial data, so we can get an average of time performed for each task by each employee. The second issue encountered, it was in Stage 2, which was adding the new features of the landing page in the SharePoint. And way to overcome this issue, a survey was created and given to the new hires, where they suggested that we discarded this landing page and move to upgrading the current onboarding guide, adding the necessary data in a same table rather than in different slides. For example, who to contact to acquire access for a specific task. So for the project status in Stage 1, we were able to obtain the average time spent on a PQE task by the new hires. For a break review, it takes an average of 0.5 hours. For PR coding, 3.3 hours, 3.32 hours, my apologies, and for keynote review, 2.75 hours. Stage 2, um, which are the stage that we are at the moment and we are ending, we were able to organize the SharePoint by creating new files for each task and including a table that contains all the links for the supporting documents and update the training guides for each task. Previously, the SharePoint only contained one file that was called quality engineer useful documents, and everything was in different um everything was combined together. um some features were added based on the service of the new hires that I will present after this slide. And stage 3 um, was able to be performed a preliminary time study for PR coding with the new flowchart that was uploaded to the SharePoint. We were able to obtain an average time of 1.6 hours to perform one PR coding. This is a bit less than half of the time spent with the previous documentation. Here is an example of the survey provided to the new hires, where they provided suggestions to add to the SharePoint and organization of the documentation. The current schedule, it's maintained, even though we experienced some delays on other stages, but overall the project maintains its course and is expected to obtain the lead time evaluation by May 8th. And for the final stage, it should be the presenting of all the results should be completed and by May 22, so we can present by May 25. So for the project cost, we had a budget of $40,000, and the current use is at $27,900, which allows an average of 16 hours per week per new hire, which are 3, and we expect to use less than the $40,000 that we had on budget, leaving us with around $3,500 residue. But even though we even though we spend time and effort on this project and money, by not conducting this project, this will have cost us at $200K in labor and training. Thank you.